Hey, can you just talk about emotions and do we have to heal emotions when we want to have a life that's more with more aliveness? So, and is there a difference between emotions and instincts? So, for example, rage, is it an emotion or is it an instinct? So,
yeah. Let's start with the very last thing that you said. No, emotions are not instincts. The more the instincts take over, the more the sense of emotion fades away, or the necessity of talking about emotions fades away. However, there are instincts like the fight mode or the flight mode that if we dissociate to some degree from this mode in our nervous system, or from this this instinct of running away or fighting, then we are identifying, oh, I am afraid, or oh, I am angry right now. But almost, I could even push us that far. The more you are aware of your fear, the more you are also doing something in order to block the actual energy that wants to happen in your nervous system. So the more you tap into really going for the flight or really going for the fight, for example, if we see animals in a full fight, they are not that angry. It's not true. It's, we look at it from this human, oh well, they hate each other. No, they don't. We hate each other because we do not embody this full contact. To some extent, a fight is an incredibly intimate contact. It's a full contact. Also flight, it's that much reduced to what's really happening and what really matters. It's so intelligent that it doesn't waste time with, whoa, I'm afraid. I won't be faster because I'm afraid. I'm just running from my life, and it's about life and death, like in every other minute of my life as well. So no, instincts and the emotions are different, and I'm going for instincts. And the more I go for instincts, is also, it means basically going for embodiment. The more I go for embodiment, the less I go for emotions. I think that is important, because I myself come from early therapy scene patterns, etc., where I was really stressed out with feeling my emotions. I really learned from many teachers. My one main teacher for many years now, unfortunately, I do not recommend him anymore. However, I was really, really impressed by his teaching, and he made it all his way from a traumatized childhood to somebody who's really pretty free by just tracking his emotions and feeling his emotions. So that is why he was talking to everybody about, you are always feeling something. Just figure out what you are feeling right now and feel that. And that was the most destructive and counterproductive tip somebody could have given me. But I was completely distracted for years by, whoa, I need to check in what I feel. And the stress of I need to check in has put me into even more chronic stress. And then, I was into, I think I'm afraid. It didn't work in any sense. I didn't feel my anger, which is something that would have been needed in those days. Definitely a breakthrough in terms of anger. And I felt stress and thought this would be fear that I need to feel. Instead of saying, hey, Ilan, you need some regulation in your nervous system. You need this instead of zzz. So it's incredibly important that emotions are not important. Emotions are not important. You do not have to feel emotions. I even know people going into breakthroughs with even spiritual opening, with even Kundalini awakening, etc. And they said, I'm as happy and as energetic as I've never been in my life. I'm that connected. Everything is clear. I love everything. But I do not feel my emotions. There is no drama. Things to some extent stopped affecting me. Am I dead? To some extent, something dies. Something that we are holding on to when we are talking about emotions is also just our normal background noise of drama. We need a certain sense of, we like it's we need this kind of permanent entertainment, and that's not natural. We are very loving, very peaceful, very fluid beings, crawling around, running around, playing around in the jungle. We are not we are those wild animals in the wilderness. We are not these drama beings or drama creatures. And so if just in case that you are stressed out with, for example, feeling your anger, stop feeling your anger, because emotions, my definition of emotion is not, it isn't emotion. It is it might be a phase. If you are coming from your mind and you want to reach your body, in between is the layer of your emotions. So then you leave your mind and you drop underneath, and then it's like, whoa, I feel so much. Okay, feel that. But you want to go even deeper. You want to go into your body. You want to go into your somatic structure. And the more you land and ground here, the less this is something that stresses you out or bothers you all day long. And then what's happening here? Here is, for example, anger. And here is fear. And here is pain. And here is love. So what we are seeing here is all those different waves and amplitudes, all those different bandwidths of frequencies of life force running through your nervous system are identified by your mind as different emotions. So it's, I'm afraid, I feel fear. No, your nervous system or your life force is running like that. If I could manipulate this exact fear life force to run like that and flow like that, you would say, wow, now I'm angry, and no, I love you. It's just a manipulation game of the amplitude and the bandwidth of your life force. So if you look at it from this very sober and technical perspective, emotions are not your soul or your essence. They might be a path to your soul and your essence, but everything might be a path to your soul and your essence. So go with the change, with the transformation, with the ever-changing phase of those things, instead of saying, I need to stay with my anger because I want to feel that. So if you feel more alive from time to time in your healing curve and healing process by feeling a lot of emotions, do so. If you feel nourished and energized and embodied when you're feeling your emotions, do so. If you are feeling your emotions for more than 10 minutes and feel depleted after that, it was a collapse. It was an emotional drama loop. And in that case, you can breathe more, move more, and feel less. It's and again, it's a little bit like me talking about collapse. I'm talking about these things in very, like, maybe very much like this instead of that, just because I see a lot of stress happening from, I need to feel my emotions, but I think that's completely counterproductive. And second of all, I saw many people really being pushed into emotional burnout by crying, especially women learn to cry and think they are in touch with their pain. And I saw many even spiritual teachers saying, yes, feel the pain of Mother Earth. And these women just did what they have done for their whole life, and that is crying and looping and losing energy. And that's a shame. That's a shame. We definitely need strong people who feel the pain of Mother Earth. But feeling the pain of Mother Earth is not a collapse that weakens us. It's something that empowers us. Facing her death and facing our death. Yes. So this is not a happy story. However, it is a powerful story, a fucking powerful story. So there is also something where I really think we lose energy in this loop. And that's something why I think, it can't be worth it. Yeah.